Do you feel it's becoming monotonous at work? It's all too mechanical, and there's no room for exploring anything. Hi, I'm Aastha Tatia, daughter of two rock solid pillars, mother to a lovely daughter, wife of a humor king, an engineer, MBA corporate executive turned anchor person, now a happiness coach, helping leaders become the most sought after leaders by having those deep connects and meaningful relationships with everybody around. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Great, thank you. So when you feel everything is so mechanical, I'm doing the same stuff day in and day out, that's where you need to quickly check your context. Now, what does that mean? Where am I coming from? Now, if I am coming from a place of complain, blame, right? If that's my context, if the context is this organization sucks, it is just, um, it doesn't really bother, it is not concerned, it's just working on that same pattern and things are just going on and on. If that's what you are constantly thinking, constantly saying to yourself, then consider you'll get more of it. You'll find more of it because your context is decisive. Okay, wherever you're coming from, whatever that frame of reference is, you will act accordingly, you will find situations accordingly, you'll find more and more events, more and more instances which will reinforce that whole belief of yours that yes, this is what it is. It's monotonous, it's mechanical, no room for exploring. You'll get more of that. However, if you have a context which is very, very powerful, which is inspiring for you, which is maybe a context of responsibility, that whatever is happening around me, I take the responsibility. It's my responsibility. Okay, then then you will start to think on the lines of what else can I do? How else can I break this monotony? What do I do to make it more lively, more interesting for myself? Because the context is responsibility. Whatever is happening, it's my responsibility. Let me take charge. So all your actions are going to come from that frame of reference, that context then. And you will start to think, what else? How else? When you are standing in responsibility, if that's the context, can you even for a minute think, oh, it's not working, it's monotonous, it's mechanical, they just don't care? No. So your context is decisive, and that will turn around the whole action, the whole behavior framework, and you will see, you will figure out new things for yourselves. And even if that means moving on, so you see that, okay, there's nothing much that I can really do here, and it's just not working, then you will not just sit there because you are coming from the context of responsibility. So then you will maybe make a move. You will go to a place which brings it that dynamism, which gives you that excitement, where you're able to create more. And that is also a part of an action coming from that context of responsibility. Okay, so that's the very, very first thing that you must do if you feel bored, if you feel stuck, if you feel it's all too monotonous, same thing doing over and over again. What is the context that you're operating from, right? The second thing, which is very important, is that when uh, it becomes so deep over time that when you say it over and over again to yourself, okay, and when you're saying it to yourself, you feel that nobody else is really listening. But remember, you are listening. You're sending those signals to your brain, and that's how it becomes such a deep belief, a deep pattern for you, because you're running it over and over again. It's not working, nothing will happen, this is how I have to work. Okay, at least I'm getting a salary, but this is so boring, no excitement. And that's how you will operate. And then you've become somebody as a result. You are an outcome of the belief system. So when you're operating from this context, okay, where of blame, of complain, you keep saying all of that to yourself again and again, creating a pattern which is getting bigger and deeper through your language. When you say that again and again in language, and then you're making it deeper and deeper. And when it becomes so huge, so deep over time, that becomes your reality, or so you think. This is what it is, this is how I am. And that's where at times that change becomes little difficult. It seems little difficult. Oh, can't change. I mean, all these years I've done, now how will things change? But let me tell you, it's about making that choice, right? I always say you have a choice every moment. So you've got to choose, look at your context, and then what is that new context that you could create which will inspire you, which will fill you with that excitement to think on how else, what else. And just the way you've built this pattern so deep, that new pattern will, of course, take time, but you can make it big and deep. Absolutely, you can do that, and things will turn around. It's just about getting aware and creating a context that inspires you and practicing it over and over again, right? So take charge and just get going. I hope you found this meaningful. Would love to hear from you. Please do share your experiences, your takeaways, and your feedback of the video in the comment box. Do like and subscribe if you find it meaningful. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.